Good evening. My name is Timeyer Hayter, and we are in Module 3, Assignment 3.1, and we're going to start off this assignment with the instructions. So it says, in this assignment, you will demonstrate your ability to run, interpret, and report a one-way ANOVA using SPSS. And it says, using SPSS, create a brief video determining if there's a statistically significant difference in district enrollment between the following three groups: Region 1, 2, and 5. We want to verbally check for normality, which is Shapiro-Wilk, and homogeneity, Levine's test, and state if they are met. Regardless if they are met, we're going to presume with the standard ANOVA test anyway, and then we're going to calculate the effect size. So I already have the data pulled up. So what we're going to need to do is start off by clicking data, and we will go to select cases because we don't want all of this data to analyze. So we're going to click on if condition is satisfied, and then we'll click on if. So right here, I'm going to type in region equals 1 or region equals 2 or region equals 5. Okay, and continue, and then we're going to click OK. So what we should get is so once we get to region 3 and 4, there we go. So region 3 starts here. As you can see, they are crossed out. Should be region 4 as well, and region 5 should be normal. Okay. All right. So now we need to go to analyze. We'll go to descriptive statistics, and then we will go to explore. Okay, so the dependent list needs to be in row. The factor list needs to be region. We're going to click on plots. We want this to be histogram. I'm going to take that off. And then normality plots with test. Okay. We'll keep this as both statistics and plots for the sake of this data. And we will click OK and see what it gives us. Okay, so we should have a breakdown of data between region 1, 2, and 5. Specifically, we want to look at the Shapiro-Wilk and then look at the p-value, which is the significance, and analyze those based off of the three different regions. So looking at this number, which is 0.001 for region 1 and region 2. Since both of those are less than 0.05, those would be considered normal. So region 1 and region 2, based off the p-value, those are considered normal. Region 5 is a 0.088, which is greater than 0.05, so that region would be considered abnormal. That's not a normal rating. So if we're comparing the three, region 1 and 2 are normal, and then region 5 is abnormal. Okay, so now we're going to go to the significant value and look at the Levine's test. So we're going to go to analyze. We're going to go to compare means and proportions, and then we're going to go to one-way ANOVA. Okay, so I already have the dependent list as in row. I already got the factor as the region. We want the estimate effect size for the overall test. When I click on options here, the direction stated it wanted to be descriptive, and we want the homogeneity of variance test included. Okay, so we're going to click on this. I believe we have everything correct. Should be. So we'll click OK. All right, so let me see. All right, so going down to the ANOVA effect size. That's what we want to look at. Okay, so ANOVA effect size, we want to look at this number here. So the between groups number and the total. Okay, so we're going to look at that and calculate our N value. So I should have my calculator pulled up somewhere for time constraint purposes. So we basically need to type in this number. We'll start off with the between groups number, which is 4666 3068.487. And that's going to be divided by the total, which is 12931. Uh, 20201 39.8. Okay, so next we're going to focus on this number here. So for rounding it up, we have 0.361. 0.361 is our number. So we need to calculate the effect size based off of that. So a small value will be 0.1. Medium value will be 0.6. And then a large value would be 1.4, or 0.14. Okay, so this would technically be a small to medium effect size in that range. So we have that calculated, and to go back to my script, we filtered the data to include regions 1, 2, and 5. We checked for normality. We examined the Shapiro-Wilk test. The significance value was skewed based off of region 5. And we looked at the homogeneity of variance and Levine's test, and it showed a discrepancy in that test. So assumptions were not met, but we proceeded with the one-way ANOVA test. Okay, so that's it for the information tonight, and thank you for joining me.